My name is Michelle Lipke. I'm here today to discuss with you ADA compliance standards. Recently I've gotten to know more about how the standards apply to residential settings. My father recently had his leg amputated, so at this point we're learning to deal with how to bring him home from the nursing home and how to make sure that he has safety measures in place that will facilitate him being able to be self-sufficient at home during the day. I've attached in the back of the proposals that you'll see later, you will find the sketches that will come up on the screen. So if you give me a few moments of your attention, it would be greatly appreciated. Rules and regulations for grab bars. Most people don't realize that grab bars are a very essential component to safety. Safety as far as toilet use, as far as showers. These elements provide us with the opportunity to make sure that when we bring our consumers home, that they can manage to do normal day-to-day tasks on their own. As you'll see, sidewall grab bars here for toilets. The sidewall is along the edge of the toilet as you're sitting. These help implement the ability to be able to sit and stand fairly easily. The rear grab wall, back side of the toilet, helps facilitate a stable position for those that need to stand. Sinks need a minimum of 27 inches of leg room underneath open surface area in order to be able to get the wheelchair underneath. So as an example, this chair would be the wheelchair. When you come up to a sink that has a cabinet base at the bottom, you aren't able to actually sit in the wheelchair and still reach your sink components. The purpose in the 27 inches of leg room beneath the sink is to have an open surface area so then you can become closer to the sink in order to actually reach the faucet. These are standard everyday uses. So to bring someone home from a nursing facility that has had these pieces implemented by state mandate, to send them home and then not have those help tools really presents an issue for them as far as adjusting. So my suggestion is, when you're ready to bring your consumer home, to make sure that if nothing else, your grab bars are in place and you have a sink that will facilitate them being able to keep with day-to-day life as they've become accustomed to it while they were at the nursing home. This slide shows, it's a little busy, it's a little much, but that's why I have attached the hard copy in your proposal for you to be able to scrutinize a little deeper. You'll see I've marked a couple things that are the topics of our conversation. Here is the sink tub, and again, it's underneath the sink. So it's not how high the sink is, it's the depth underneath the sink. Here, you'll see information regarding your grab bars. This is the back wall grab bar. This is the side wall grab bar. Only because of how the toilet is facing. Are they a little different than how I had originally implemented for you? There are other guidelines that are facilitated on this slide, such as toilet paper placement. One wouldn't think that toilet paper placement would be such an important component to a consumer, but if you're put in a position where you're at home and you're by yourself, you want to make sure that you have all the instruments necessary to be successful. The next slide deals with showers and where the grab bar components are required for the showers. Showers have an exorbitant amount of rules based on the consumer needs. If they need a roll-in type shower, which would be a shower that doesn't have any ledge, any barriers, so they can roll their wheelchairs into the facility, or if they need a transfer type shower. A transfer in shower is essentially, it does have a lip at the end, and what it does have is a seat component. The seat component then allows the consumer to use the grab bars, which we'll talk about in a moment, to be able to sit down on the seat in a safe capacity. Again, grab bars, 2 locations. You'll notice it's a theme. The 2 locations always provides double safety. You can position yourself 1 hand, 2 hand, and have more stability. So the concept is to be able to use them both at any point during transfer. The back wall, the long wall of the shower, requires that you have a grab bar that implements up to 6 inches from each end. So you have 6 inches at each end, but the grab bar has to run the remainder of the surface area. Same concept on the front wall. 6 inches from each side, and the grab bar runs the surface area. They can't give a regulation as far as the actual length of the grab bar because shower components vary based on size, based on need. So the one key rule is 6 inches on either end, and the rest of the surface area is covered for safety measure. This is a tunnel view of what a shower component would look like. Here you'll see grab bars here, and this is a walk-in shower stall. So they have a grab bar here. This particular one has a seat that would be on this edge in the shower, therefore allowing them to use a sidewall grab bar on a vertical access. The other thing you'll realize that with shower components that have seats, they provide a wand unit. The wand allows the consumer an option to be more self-sufficient in their care and their needs. At this point, that concludes what I have for visual aids, but I'd like to take you into the other components for ADA compliance. There are several rules and regulations that don't necessarily apply to the residential realm. They're a guideline for access, they're a guideline for safety, and they're a guideline for day-to-day living.